Welcome to Wild Bull Trading. This is the third episode of Dividend Harvest. We're going to talk about the dividend payments that is going to come up for this week. Okay, I'm trying to cover one stock per day, so pretty much like 5 stocks will be there. So based on affordability and then the higher dividend payments, I'm kind of providing the insights about um, whether we can get into the stock and for dividend purpose, all of that. Okay, so let's dive in. Just a quick basics of dividend, pretty much you very well know, and the three key metrics is I'm highlighting here. The ex-dividend date is the X date, the day on which the stock begins trading without dividend included, which means that you have to buy the stock before this date. Okay, you can sell it on this date, but you have to buy at least a day before this date. And payment date is the day on which the company distributed declared dividend to its shareholders, and the dividend amount is the sum of money the company distributes to its shareholders, the return of their investments. Sometimes it's in dollars, sometimes it's in cents and things like that. Okay, so let's jump into the stocks, and the first one is DAC, Danaos Corporation. It's a leading provider of container ship offering maritime transportation services. And the EX date for this company is February 27. Payment date is March 14. And the dividend amount is 80 cents. I have included the chart here, the daily chart here. And there are two moving averages here in this chart. And the chart is in Heikin-Ashi view. And if you see that there are some green moving averages and then there are some red moving averages. Okay, I prefer the price staying above the moving average for me to look for a higher side. Say for example, if I get into the stock for a dividend, what's a guarantee that it can grow up? Okay, so that confidence level is much higher if the price stays above this moving average. Okay, but looking at the daily candle formations, you could see that on last week Friday, the price closed at $73.40, which is kind of below the moving average value. And I would suspect that the price might be coming down, but there is also a chance that it may even break the moving average and then move inside and then probably hit 76. Okay, that's the reason I have included the stock in the this week's episode. So if you are getting into this, do your due diligences and then see if you want to get into this stock for a dividend purpose. Next one, GS, Goldman Sachs. It's a multinational investment bank and financial services company. Mostly everybody knows about it. And EX date for the company dividend payment is EX date is February 28, and you need to buy the stock at least a day before, but you can sell the stock on February 28. Payment date is March 28, 1 month after, and the dividend amount is $2.75. And the stock price right now is $391. Okay, affordability is a big question mark here, and not sure it's a good one for retail investors. But it is kind of moving up, and price is staying above the moving average. Only one concern is the price coming at this level multiple times failed and then kind of dropped to 380 zones. Okay, so be cautious. I prefer to buy this close to like at least 382 383 ranges before the the dividend date comes into play. Not sure if the price will be dropping, but be cautious. Okay, so moving on to the next one. The next one is NPK, National Presto Industries. It's not for diversified manufacturer of small household appliances, and the EX date for this company is February 29. Payment date is March 15 days after, and the dividend amount is $3.50. And if you look at the stock price, it is right now trading at 78.79. Sorry, it closed at 78.79 on last week Friday, and the price is staying above the moving averages. And my alignment is on this one. There is a couple of reasons here. One is the price staying above the moving average one. Second thing, it can bounce back to again 80 and 82s. Okay. And the third thing is like $3.50 per stock. Even if it drops, below, pretty much, I would at least close the stock when it kind of don't lose more than $3.50. That's the idea. Okay. So that's what it is. My alignment is with this, but I'm gonna watch this on next few days and how it behaves and whether the price is kept upside of the moving averages. Okay. Next one. I think this is the UAN. It's a CVR Partners. It's a nitrogen fertilizer company and pretty much used in agricultural farmings. And EX date for this company dividend is March 1st, and you need to buy the stock before this date and you can sell it on March 1st. Payment date is March 11, pretty quick, and the dividend amount is $1.68. And if you look at the price and then the chart formations, it was closed at 68.63 last week Friday. But the price is kind of sitting below the moving averages. Bit concern for me. If it drops to further from here to 65, 60s, then it's a big concern. In fact, okay. So preserving capital is a key for this episodes. I'm not so sure. Probably this can also move towards 70. Possibility is there. But if at all I'm trying to get into this, probably around 66, that zone. But I'd be watching out for this on next few days and then see. Okay. So moving on to the next one. Chord Energy Corporation. CHRD is the ticker. And they are hydrogen exploration and hydraulic fracturing in the North Dakota zone. And the EX date for this company is March 4th, and payment date is March 19th, and the dividend amount is $3.25. The stock closed at $159.73 last week Friday, but I'm having a bit concern on this one. It bounced up on Thursday to 170, and the next day it kind of dropped to 159. So probability is there it can kind of bounce up towards 165. It's possible, but affordability is also a question mark for the retail investors. Okay, so if you are getting into the stock, do your due diligences and then manage your risk, and then you can look for this stock which is kind of providing much higher dividend values. Pretty much that's all from a stocks perspective, and key takeaways or things to remember from this video. The ideology behind this episodes are preserving the capital. Can I don't lose my capital and also see the dividend values, and managing risk is with you, and how much you can risk, and what is the risk calculations and all of that. So entry exits based on your risk appetite. Okay, and do your research. Don't just go with this video. Do your research, understand where do you want to get in and where do you want to get out, and when do you want to get out. Okay, so or if you have a financial advisor, talk with them and try to take their advice. This video is not a financial advice. It's just creating insight and an awareness and educations about some of the key stocks that I think it's worth watching from a dividend harvesting perspective. Okay, so that's all about us, and thank you for watching this video. And if you like this video, leave comments and subscribe to this channel. It would help me to continue to come up with more videos, more episodes on this categorization. And if you leave a comments, I'll be getting back quickly possible. Thank you so much for watching.